What kind of 10x do you guys think we'll have with the CVC? I think we'll have a 10x for are they gonna do Tarash Mariska so soon? I don't think they'll do. They won't do both Tarash and Mariska because they're both void. So what they will do is they'll do a non-void, maybe Duchess. Maybe Duchess. They'll do PvP champions, I think. Hey guys, Coldbrew here. Welcome back to another video. So it seems I have predicted the future. I was streaming last night. I usually stream during 5 p.m. my time when the live arena opens. I've been doing this consistently the past week, and I'm going to try and do it more consistently. Live stream my live arena fights and see some fun interaction. We have some fun fights. Have one that I want to show you in a dedicated video. I'll probably post it later on today, so check that out when it does post. It was a funny defeat actually that I had, so it's an interesting team that the enemy actually used, and I want to show it for you guys. And I'm not shy in showing my defeats for sure, and it was a good laugh. Anyway, I predicted the future. What are you talking about, Coldbrew? Well, we're gonna have a 10x coming in for the CVC, right? It's a personal CVC where it does matter if your clan wins, if you want to get those extra rewards here showcased. If you don't have a clan that will win, do not push to get any of the milestones because you will not get them and it'll just be a waste. Only push if you want to maintain your tier, so tier 6 as an example, and then for maybe the next personal CVC, if you know that you can win, then yeah, you'll get the higher reward. So it's basically maintaining your milestone, the whole point. So what are we gonna have? We're gonna have a non-void and a void 10x. The non-void is the one I predicted correctly. It's gonna be Duchess Lily 2. Duchess is an MVP in the arenas right now, and she's really showing her true power. And I'll show you guys my Duchess in a little bit, and my Warlord also, who happens to be the other 10x champion offered through this 10x situation we have coming in for Tuesday and Wednesday. They do Tuesday on Duchess and Wednesday for Warlord. Both of them are amazing. My Duchess Lilitu currently is not built with a stone skin, which is a reason that I wanna probably try and get a second one. But the thing is, I went for the 1+1. I went for trying to get the Theodore, right? So I don't have any sacreds. I don't have many ancients. So it will just be like a shot in the dark trying to get Duchess, and it's a 10x. I don't like it. I don't like 10x on non-voids. But yeah, she's such an amazing champion that sometimes you gotta think, maybe I should try. I don't know. It's up to you guys. I personally have such a bad track record with 10x's that it's just me falling to Plarium's trap every single time. Every time they do this, I fall into their trap and I miss. Well, I don't get the champion. It's so small. The odds are so small. So here's my Duchess. Amazing Duchess. It's just, you've got her with a 3-star blessing. There was a 4-star blessing today in the shop. I didn't have the Immortals essences to get her. I needed 300. I didn't have them. It's an insane amount of number. But look at that. 92,000 health is not even high, honestly. 4.2 thousand defense with the blessing, of course. And then 272 speed in a Defiant and Bolster set. So both of these work together. Defiant helps her survive a little bit through big AoE attacks, and Bolster helps her not only regen but also protect my team with 30% of her HP in terms of a shield to everybody. So about 30,000 health in terms of shield. So overall she's got about 120,000 when she goes into a fight, plus triple reaction rings, ring, amulet, and banner. So all of these protect my Duchess from getting wrecked from enemies because, well, yeah, live arena is no joke when you're trying to face those stronger opponents, and having a strong defensive champion such as Duchess is very important. I also use her with this build for, Hydra, but I'll probably be changing my build since I don't need resistance anymore. I don't need to have a timely intervention. This would affect her build if it was stone skin, of course, but I don't have her in stone skin, so at the moment I'm okay with the build that I have and I've been running it just fine. And just such an amazing champion, such an amazing champion. And then we have Warlord, of course, an MVP in terms of control. He was the MVP for control for PvP way back before we had Yumiko. So now because Yumiko has, you know, such a better skill set, honestly, not the best skill set in terms of locking out an enemy, but a better skill set because it locks out plus resets cooldowns. So it works both to the detriment of your opponents and the benefit of your own team. So yeah, Warlord hasn't been used as much, I would say, from people who also have Yumiko. But they both have their uses, and it doesn't make him any less good. So he can completely lock out an enemy team, plus a chance to fully deplete Terminator, which can be clutch, especially if you want to keep that lockout going over and over again. And we've been seeing defenses now with high resist coming back into play because of all the lockout champions being played, such as Yumiko and Warlord. So both amazing champions, and both Duchess and Warlord are honestly worth having in a team if you have them. My Warlord at the moment is at 306 speed, not crazy fast, but he's in Stone Skin plus 628 accuracy. So not only he's protected from a burst, but he can also try and apply his debuffs. And 600 accuracy is not that high, I know, but it's still good enough for the majority of fights that I fight, at least in the enemies that I fight. So let's go and see them in action a little bit, right? So we want to see them in action and really see on why they are so good. So in a situation like this one, okay, you're fighting this team. You don't know if you're gonna go first. It will happen sometimes. You won't go first. Sometimes you will. But let's say you have both Duchess and a Warlord. You have Duchess there in the lead. You get speed to everybody. All right, she protects everybody because of her very unique skill set. This A2 block debuffs plus increased attack helps your damage dealers. Perfect Veil is insane. She also has a crazy revive and the passive that decreases damage from AoE attacks by 25%, plus Perfect Veil, which reduces damage by 15%. So Veil reduces it by 7.5%, plus it gives you that invisibility cloak where you cannot be targeted by single target hitters. So an insane damage mitigation champion. And then we've got Warlord, who will be doing the lockout. Okay, let's add in my Warlord if I can find him. There he is. And then let's do this insane team right now. This is an insane team. I wouldn't use it against this opponent. We just want to show how their use is and how much control you establish just because you lock out the enemy team. You here boost your own team. I'm going first. There's Warlord. Because of his speed, he's gonna go next. Boom. Depleted the Terminator on some, fully increased cooldowns on everybody, as you saw. But he does not have 100% chance to fully deplete. That's why you saw some of these guys taking a turn. Then I can go even locking out that Deacon for some reason. I would want to do that, let's say. And then you just start killing them off. And they can't really do anything. Even if they take a turn, honestly. They'll just do their A1 attack, and that's pretty much it for the enemies. If you establish a lockout, if they don't have a way to deal with Warlord without by killing him, and you'll just keep locking them out. If it's a tanky team, they might survive your initial burst, but they'll keep getting locked out, and that will cause them eventually to lose. So this is a stronger team. Now, so 356 versus 283. This is a much stronger team than what I have in terms of power. But do they have enough with... ooh, look at that. Stone Skin City. Do I care? Not really, because Stone Skin does not affect the decrease in cooldowns. Duchess there got a resist. It showed a resist there. So I'm not sure what I resisted, but yeah, let them have their turns now. I'm not doing anything against the Stone Skin. I have protection. Even Hefrak now can do his AoE, and we'll do some showcase of that, which is basically if you kill an enemy, Hefrak's passive will force him to use his A2 out of turn and will cause insane amount of damage to your team. So here we'll get the burst, but Duchess, because of all that protection, the shields, plus the Veil, plus her passive. Look at that. Barely went through about 25% of Sifi's health plus the shield, which is honestly nothing. And then I kill the next opponent because his passive is on cooldown. I'm basically protected. Duchess cannot revive because of Warlord. That is an insane combo, right? These two champions provide an insane combo. Do you need them to do live arena? No. Do you need them if you want to compete in live arena in some sort with higher opponents? Yes, because most probably they will have them, or they might not have an answer to them. Okay, so yeah, they help, but live arena is, you know, it's PvP in these games, in gacha games. There's no honestly competition with the highest tier of whales. You'll never be number one, so don't really think like that. Just go summon if you want to, but don't think that you'll get them just because you're summoning. Okay, just have that in mind. Enjoy the game however you like, guys. I do enjoy these two champions. I don't think I'll be buying any packs unless some crazy good packs pop up, which I don't think so. I don't think Plarium will be pushing any good packs, you know, more better ones that they usually do. So we'll see. Who knows? But this is the 10x ones. We're gonna have this next 2 days, Tuesday, Wednesday, guys. If you wanna see more of this, just check out my live streams, the VODs, video on demand. You can see them on my channel. It's the streams that I do. It's different fights every time. It's from my live arena. I've been enjoying live arena, honestly, more because I can stream it and there's interaction with the community as well. They see my picks, they see my bans, they see my failures, they see my wins. So it's a good thing for streamers, I would say, the live arena, more than anything. And I don't have a crazy win rate, like 65%, but I still enjoy it. I still push it. Like, look at that. I got a good amount of silver crests already farmed. Some things that would improve this, that would make more people want to get these champions like Duchess and Warlord, would be improving the way that PvP works a little bit, and especially with how people compete in live arena. If they compete, they should be getting this not only through their wins, but it should be as a reward for just playing your fights every day. So guys, this was the video. Thank you all for watching. Subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you in the next one. See ya.